Hey guys, welcome back to the 41st Legion. Today we are going to be looking at and unboxing the Star Wars Legion Agent Kallus Commander expansion for the Empire there. Got a little bit of glare with my light. See if I can get that. There we go. That's better. Here is a look at the front of the box. He's definitely going to be a great commander for the Empire. I know some people were a little wary on him, but I think this is the pose I'm going to go with myself. I really like I know some people don't like the helmet, but I like the helmet and the staff. Because my logic is, I mean, everybody who's in battle usually has their helmet on. Because I have my helmet on Iden, I have my helmet on I really need to get a helmet for Krennic, because, you know, who really goes into a battle without a helmet on? There's just one more thing for somebody to get shot. So let's go ahead and open this up here. There we go. You get your components, your sprue, your tokens, and your cards. That's everything. Set the box off to the side here. So first we can take a look at the sprue itself. It looks like the helmet comes in two different parts. So there's the helmet face, and then there's that. Look at the chest and the spear. Let's get a look at the different facial expressions. You have like a gritty teeth one. And then just like a more serious mutton chops. And then you have your just regular gun, if you want to have it in the gun configuration. But I think the spear looks cool, especially if you get those nice and painted yellow. Just probably want to go with maybe a purple, I don't know. Look at the back side of the sprue, back of the hair. Alright, that. You get one gray look at the components. It's got a cool piece of art. I have a cat. Come on. You haven't bothered me all day. You got a cool, that's a pretty cool piece of art actually. Shows you how to build them and the different configurations. Just his gun out. You can do the rifle. Here's your components. And there's all the credits and legals, and you got some rules back here. Agile 1, expend, flaw card, observation tokens. So. Let's take a look at the tokens and the card now. Cards, not card. You don't get one single card with this, so. So you get your proof of purchase, get a 3 wound and a 2 single wounds, a name, standby, a single suppression token. I'm very glad about that because I have been throwing away so many suppression tokens because I have like 10,000 of, not really, probably like close to 100 of them. Like I have a little tackle box, and once the tackle box thing got full, I was like, okay, that's enough suppression tokens. I'm not going to need that many. You get a standby, and then you get 6 observation tokens, and then you get your Imperial Commander token. And now we can look at his command cards. Excuse me. A little groggy there. His 1 pip is Face Beat, and it gives an order to Agent Kallus, and he gains Agile 1 and Block. During Agent Kallus's activation, he may perform a free recover action. Enemy units engaged with Kallus cannot recover. It's good, like, it gives him that free dodge when he moves, so he can just run up and it's kind of pictured here. Yeah, run up to a Jedi and just smack him, but there he's smacking Zeb. This one is his 2 pip. It's ISB Investigation, and it gives an order to Agent Kallus and 1 unit. Declare a number and choose an opponent. Declare a number and choose an opponent. That opponent sets aside face up any command cards in their hand that have that number of pips equal to the declared number. That opponent returns these command cards to their hand after they selected their command card in the subsequent round. So it pretty much is like a kind of like a Han Solo's card, his 0 pip, where it's like, no, you can't play these cards this turn. So if you call out 1 pips, they can't play 1 pips or next turn or whatever. So I guess Han Solo's a little bit different because it's that turn. Because his is the next round. So you say 1 pips. So next round they can't play any 1 pip cards. Come here. Come here. Come here. Thank you. And we got the 3 pip, which is Ruthless Tactics, and it's Agent Kallus and 2 units. After an enemy unit defends against a ranged attack, it gains 1 observation token, or 2 tokens if it has a number of suppression tokens equal to or exceeding its courage value. During Agent Kallus's activation, he may perform a free recover action. So this is pretty much a good way to get out a bunch of free aims. Those observations they're just discount aims. We can go over his flaw card first. It's Developing Sympathies, and you give this to your opponent at the start of the game, and they can play this before the command cards are chosen. So you may play this card at the start of the command phase. If there's a wounded enemy Agent Kallus at the end of enemy Agent Kallus's activation, if he performed an attack, he gains a suppression token. Well, 4 suppression, sorry. So pretty much, if they play this card, I would say the next card you want to play next round is this. So he would just get a recover anyways. But hey. And here is a look at his unit card. It's 90 points. He's got the command, training, gear, and armament. Contingencies 2, which is a new one. While building a command hand, you can set aside up to 2 extra cards as contingencies. So instead of just having 6 well, 7 because of standing orders. Instead of having 6, you can have 9. Well, yeah, if you count standing 9. Because I know Lando's is contingency 3, so that gives them 1 extra. So yeah, he can set aside 2. So say you're running Vader and him, you can run pretty much all of Vader's cards and then 2 of Agent Kallus's cards. And then he has Cunning. When your commander-specific command cards are played, if they would be a tie for priority, treat your command card as though it had 1 fewer pip. Flaw, which I already showed you the flaw card. Sharpshooter 1. Tactical 1, after you perform a move, get an aim. He has advanced combat training for 2 red and melee. He has a native 1-2, 2 black, 1 white, pierce 1 for the blaster pistol. He has 6 health, 2 courage, red defense, and surge to crit, and speed 2. And back of the card just shows you what pierce does. And it looks like his name is the Hunter of Specters. I just now noticed that. Pretty neat. We can take a look at his upgrade cards. So this first one here is the Rifle Staff, and you gain charge. While defending against a melee attack, you gain immune to pierce and lethal 1. And then reconfigure. It's a melee weapon with 1 red, 2 black, and 1 white for 25. And then the other side of it, which I almost think this is an auto include because I don't think the range 2 gun's worth it. So it just makes Kallus 115 points. But this is the blaster rifle. It's range 1 to 3, 1 red, 2 black, and 1 white. You have lethal 1, which you can spend the aim to gain pierce. You get a copy of portable scanners, which you gain take cover. You choose one friendly unit at range 1. That unit gains 1 dodge token. And then it just talks about copy of 1 battle droids, can't ignore that. Copy of extension cables, which gives you scale. It's exhaustible. Seize the initiative. It's for commander or operative only. And what that X means is you can only use it 1 time throughout the game. And during the issue order steps, the command phase, issue yourself an order. So, say you play, I don't know, what's the empire? The coordinated fire. To give an order to all your core units, and you want to give an order to yourself, maybe. So everybody has an order. Situational awareness, while equipped to a support unit, increase this card's points by 4. You gain outmaneuver, and you can, oh my gosh, stop it. You can spend dodge tokens to cancel crits. And then here's the 2 new ones. You got vigilance. During the end phase, choose either 1 friendly trooper unit at range 1 to 2, or up to 2 friendly core trooper units at range 1 to 2. Each chosen unit does not remove 1 dodge token. So that's more, I don't know if you would really use that for the Empire as much. Maybe for like Iden with her quick thinking, but that's more of like a rebel card, I would say, or an Obi-Wan card. Inspiring presence, or just any Jedi in general, actually. I guess you could use it on Vader, maybe. Yeah. Inspiring presence is another one, which is friendly units at range 1 to 4 can use your courage, check your courage value when checking whether they are panicked. This range can be reduced by other effects. So instead of a courage bubble of 3, you have a courage bubble of 4. So if you run commanding presence, so say you have 2 command slots and run, say, commanding presence and inspiring presence, you can issue orders at range 4, and they can check your courage at range 4. Excuse me. And so that is a look at the Agent Kallus Commander expansion. I think he will be definitely he's definitely going to give a mix up to the Empire here. So if you liked the video, thanks for watching and have a great day.